Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2020. This month I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, I recommend you check that out as well. I've gotten many emails over the past few months of people letting me know some months their psychic predictions and messages are coming to them from their cusp sign. So you might want to check them out. So all that being said, Scorpio, now on to your May 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the World, and this is being in control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to bring you more control. I don't let the cards flip upside down because it could mean lack of control. This could also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. I get that you're feeling like you're getting back into the groove of things in May. You may have taken a lot of things down and worked on them. They could be things in your home, walls, paint, put wallpaper, pictures, redecorating. Could be your own Facebook page. It could be your own website. You're going to feel like you're getting like more enlivened, more invigorated again. You're getting a lot of guidance from above. Spirit guides, angels, deceased loved ones, ascended masters. They're like, you're getting a lot of guidance and influence from them in May. You may even be really fixated too, or start focusing on controlling content you're receiving. You may start unfollowing people on social media or unfriending them. You may put certain filters in, protective things on your computer to, like increase, so you don't get any more spam, or putting up, stronger firewalls against things. But that comes up to like also like censoring and controlling information you get that's coming at you that you don't want anymore, or you don't subscribe to, or you don't believe in. There's some people in your life, either recently or in May, you've got to give a good talking to, Scorpio, where you're going to be like, you know what? You stepped on my toes, or you did me wrong, and now you've got, like, I'm calling you out on your crap. I feel that you're going to be, this could be on the computer. You could be doing it that way. It could even be in person. It could be text message, emails. It could be instant messaging people. It could be in a variety of different ways. You also have the courage to stop this before it gets out of hand. Whatever you feel is starting to build up and it's going to get out of hand, maybe there's like conversation going on between you and someone else, or something happening within a workplace or work situation, or something else. But I get you having a lot of courage, and you're like, you know what? I got to put a stop to this before this gets out of hand. It could be an argument brewing. It could be between other people. You maybe are going to step in and like be the mediator and put a stop to it. It could be something you see, maybe somebody's like ragging on you and saying some nasty stuff about you, or, speaking out against you in some way, and you're going to be like, you know what, before this gets out of hand, I'm putting a stop to it. You're going to be like very definitive in May. I feel like you're going to have like a big handle on, I know what needs to be done. I know what needs to be done. I know how it needs to get handled, and I'm going to plod along, and I'm going to deal with it and get to it. So all that energy circles around you in May. The next card you have in your reading is the Four of Pentacles, and this card symbolizes, in the olden days, they called this the miser card. This is holding on to protectively to your finances. This could also be holding on protectively to things of value. It could also mean financial success could be coming to you in the future. You may be getting real tired of people yanking you around or pushing and pulling you about your money. This could be people asking you for handouts, or people like telling you you owe them this or that when really you don't. I don't know, but I get you tired of people pushing and pulling you around about your money. I do feel some of you Scorpios are going to get invested in something that's going to make a lot of money for you in the future. It could be some kind of stock or bond or some kind of, I don't know, it could be Bitcoin or something like that. I don't know. It could be invested in some kind of company or business in particular, or it could be like a property investment. I feel like in a year's time, whatever you invest your money in now is going to pay off for you in spades in a year. This may be a time where you like get involved in any like group investments too. Like you could join together with family members and invest in a property, or friends, or some group that you're like, yeah, they really know what they're doing. I'm throwing my hat in the ring with that group and we're going to invest in this or that. And whatever it is, I do feel will pay off for you. You may feel also annoyed if somebody comes to you with their hand out for money, because you may be like, I've given you charity and money for a while all along, or for a while, or several times, and you were talking about me behind my back, or you did me wrong in some way or another, so I'm not giving it to you now. No, you took advantage of me, or I've been generous, and then the thanks I get, look at the thanks I get, what you did or said behind my back. So I do feel that in some way there's somebody that wants something from you monetarily or value-wise that you're not going to give into it. I feel like you're kind of like the judge, jury, and teacher. Like, I'm going to teach them a lesson. Doesn't mean you wouldn't help them out in the future again or whatever, but I feel like right now you feel like, you're not going to make a monkey out of me. You need to be taught a lesson. So I feel some of you Scorpios are going to feel like that. Some of you are gathering all your resources and counting it over carefully because you're going to fund something. As I said, this could be an investment. It could be a project. It could be maybe you have to pay for one of your kids to go to school, or you want to go get some kind of degree or training or something, and you have to fund it. So the next card you have in your reading is the Three of Pentacles, and this is expanding your craft, expanding your skills, expanding your work. You could have get a promotion. You could have more work that you have to take care of on your plate. This can be like focusing on attention and craftsmanship and attention to detail, and it could like pay off for you in some way, financially speaking. Some of you, if you had a business or work that you were doing that kind of like faltered or got like kind of was sinking into the ground because of things that have been going on out in the world, you're going to be like building it back up again. I feel some of you may even add more services or more products to, if you own your own business, more products or more services that you didn't offer before that are actually going to pay off for you, that people will be interested in, and you'll make money off of that. This may cause quite a stir in the community of like amongst your competitors or out in the world. It's going to cause a stir in a good way. Like people are going to be like, hey, did you know that Scorpio over there is now offering that they'll do this service, and this service, or have these products that they didn't have before, and now they do. So it's going to cause a stir. Be careful you're not eating too much salt. I pick up some of you are retaining fluid. It could be because of what you're eating, or it could just be, I don't know, something physiological going on inside of you. But some of you may find you're retaining water in May. Some of you are going to be like scouring the internet for like great deals or great ideas that you can adopt into your own life or business. But scouring deals comes up. Maybe you're going to start like, maybe there's a lot of people that are, you know, having to get rid of things cheaply right now. And maybe you need that equipment, that furniture, that those ingredients, that whatever. And so you could be snapping up some like really good deals in the month of May 2020. Some of you are going to start engineering a new project. It could be your own design for your own business or your own life, or it could be for a business or a company you work for is going to ask you to be the leader or the head person, or to engineer a new project or a new aspect of their company or business. That also comes up here with the Three of Pentacles for you for May of 2020. So the next card you have in your reading, Scorpio, is the Lovers. And the Lovers are, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's Two of Cups. These cards don't have the words on it, so sorry, it's Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is two people that are fate, destined, meant to be intertwined with each other. It's very often a love and romantic relationship, but Two of Cups, you could have this like soulmate, soul recognition, twin flame kind of energy with somebody like that's in your family or a good friend. It's not always love, but many times it is love. Some of you are going to feel very amorous towards someone. This relationship could have legs and go far. It has the potential to do that. So this could be somebody new for some of you that maybe you met on the internet during when all this stuff's been going on out in the world, and now you're going to meet in person and it's going to take off somewhere. That is very likely for some of you. If you're already coupled, there's a real tenderness and sweetness that's like gracing your relationship. You're going to start to feel very loved, protected, cared for. If you're single, this is somebody that's coming in that you haven't met yet. If you're in a relationship, this is happening within the relationship you're already in. So I do feel this does actually have to do with love and romance, which, as I said earlier, it doesn't always mean romantic love. I feel like you're really intertwining with your souls and getting very bonded and very close to someone. You know, this was supposed to happen. It was slated to happen, and it happened with the way things have played out. It was supposed to happen that way. So if this is something that happened and you joined together or met or is starting to flourish and take a new tone or take a new tone into a more loving and deepening relationship, and one you're already in or one that you're meeting and it's happening, that what went on out in the world was actually something that was part of the destiny or fate of how it was meant to come about and happen and bloom and flourish. There's a great deal of sensuality and chemistry here, no doubt about it. You may be quite convinced that you have met the person you would really like to be your life partner or to be a serious partner for you for a very long time. It's going to make you feel like you're young again, or like your heart sing, or like, you know, the butterfly feeling. Like, and if you're already intertwined with them, there's something, and you're like, well, I'm already with this person. There's something about it that's like maybe going back in time to what it was like when you first got together. Like those feelings like that are happening here, whether it's somebody you're already with or somebody you're meeting new. You're going to be quite attached to them. For some of you, this could be somebody that has a strong Virgo placement, sun, moon, or rising. That did come up here for some of you. Not all of you, but it did come up. So your last card in your reading for May of 2020, Scorpio, is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gains and rewards from your hard work and efforts. This is time where you're like hauling out the big guns, where you're putting all your energy forward about like work, money. If you're a non-working Scorpio, then it's other work that you're going to be doing. But you're like no holds barred here. You're chugging along. You know, this is a month where you could get big surprises where people come in and they're beating down your door for your products or services, or for you to, even if you work for another company or another business and it's not your own and you're not an entrepreneur or you're not self-employed, you've got people beating down your door about something. They want you to help them or work for them. Maybe even if maybe you could have some people that are going to want you to do work for them or business for them on the side. Even though you work for somebody else, you may get people that are asking you to do that and they're willing to pay. This is also a time where treachery in the workplace gets exposed. So if there have been any underhandedness or any dirty dealings that have been going on at the place where you worked or a business you owned, it will come out and be revealed and exposed to you in May of 2020. And this is where you're really going to have some real satisfaction in that way, and also in the fact that people want your products or services or want to pay you good money for what you will do, and also the fact that any shady deals going on gets revealed to you and gets exposed. I do feel you're going to be very sticking to the plan that you've set out for yourself. Maybe during this time where we all had to stay at home, you devise some strategies and plans, and I feel like I can't get distracted by this one or that one or this thing or that thing. I'm sticking to the plan I mapped out for myself, because I feel intuitively and instinctively you know that what ideas or plans you've come up with are going to pay off for you and work. So I feel you're going to be very driven, busy, single-minded about, achieving your goals and aims. Also, if anybody in a business you own or work for has slipped up in any way, you're going to catch it. Maybe they didn't do it intentionally. Some of you, there was some shady business, but this could even be somebody making a big mistake, and it could really be costly. And it could have, even if it's not at a business you work for or a company you work for or your own business, it could even be within your own financial situation with your own investments or your own money. I feel that there's some kind of mistake that was made and you're going to catch it, and it kind of saves the day. So you've got some interesting cards and interesting things happening for you here, Scorpio. I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe if you would like to receive notification when I upload my videos to YouTube. As I always say, my most recent video series that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, which are filled with predictions and messages channeled from my spirit guides for specific topics and astrological configurations and many different things. Those links are always posted below these videos, down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will, if you click on that, you'll see all the different video series I have listed, what oracle cards or tarot cards I used, or crystals, or whatever I've used, how long the predictions are for, so you can read the descriptions there. Pick the series that you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series, as I say, I always post them below, and every month I do psychic crystal readings. This month, the psychic crystal readings for each zodiac sign for May 2020. That link is down below, where I stop this video at the end and I continue on looking into the crystal and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for this month of May 2020. So if you're interested in getting those, that link is below this video. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, that link is below this video. I used Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I used the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards and Ask an Angel Oracle cards, and got messages from angels and guides as to what you need to know from these important and changing times that we're going through, this pivotal time on Earth. You've incarnated here for a purpose at this time. So these messages may speak more to your soul. They do give messages and predictions. So you might want to check those out. The other most recent link I have down below is also from my What's Lucky and New for You Psychic Tarot readings in 2020. What's lucky and new for you in 2020 for each sign of the zodiac. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. There's an Oracle card in there for each sign as well. So that link is below this video. I also have several other links below this video that would pertain to what you're going through right now as far as astrologically. They're Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards and crystal readings connected to that. Those links are below. If you would like to help support this channel and donate to my channel, below all those links is a donation link connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much for all of you that have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does help a lot. Thank you so much for that. And if you would like to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools there and give you psychic predictions and messages that are not just for the day that I post the messages. Sometimes they're talking a few months out, a few weeks out. It's never just for one day. Many people find those messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I'd love to see you over there if you would like to check that out. So I hope you have all the possible positive energy and uplifting energy come to you this month of May 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.